President.
Who wants to come here? Thank you so much. Dumelang, Soweto, hello. Hello, Orlando, hello. Hello, Orlando, hello. All right. Can I ask the ushers to please close the doors? How about you open up for them? We are starting now. Those who are sitting elsewhere, if you can sit Modi Tulong, if you can find a chair, please sit in the chairs. Ashas Kikupa, can you close the doors? We're about to sing the national anthem as our opening prayer. Please close the doors. Bahulu, I'm going to ask that we comply so that our program in Tobasha will be smooth. Ashas, can you please close the doors from Rafa? All right. Morena buluka sichaba sa Yesu, ofense ndwale matwenyaho. Kosi nisu pondolwayo, izwani mitandazo yetu, ngosi singelela tina usapolwayo. Uluka sichaba sa Yesu, ofense ndwale matwenyaho. You know, I gotta get more, so I start with my own language. No, thank you so much. Our program has started. The reason why is because we really need order. We need to give the people the space to speak, and also that we are attentive. I'm the national spokesperson for ActionSA. I'm so proud of our party. I think today we had a good problem, President. We had a very good problem where the venue is too small for us now. Hello. The venues are too small for us now, President. Next stop, Orlando Stadium. Next stop, Orlando Stadium. We're now starting the program. Can I please ask our regional chairperson for the city of Johannesburg, Temba Mabunda, to come and do a proper welcome for us. RC Mabunda, where are you at? RC Mabunda, please give him a round of applause. Come. We will have to hold it. Please know that we are streaming live. We are live on live stream. Please share, post, do everything. Take the pictures, do everything. Just hold it to the owner so you can speak. I think, should I do it for you? Just hold it.
Amanda! Amanda! Viva ActionSA, viva! Viva ActionSA, viva! Kula ActionSA, kula! Popa ActionSA, popa! Alala Soweto, alala! Alala Alexander, alala! Alala Region G, alala! Alala Region F, alala! Alala Region C, alala! Alala Region B, alala! Amanda! Thank you very much, leaders. Thank you 1,000 times. Mr. President and DP, our plan was 500 people to come today. But as we speak, DP, we have 930 people in the house. This shows that ActionSA is growing each and every day. So, Mitelan is Shailis and the activists. Yeah, again, I'm very much excited, Mr. President. You know, when we were in that other hall, I came, Mr. President, the hall is full to capacity. What are we going to do? But you told me, Chamber, this is your region, make a plan. From D2, We have Bulelani from Region E. We have Kamu Moale from Region F. We have Julia Sonda from Region G. Mr. President and Mr. DP, when you see Johannesburg like this, these are my team. In sevens and about each and every day. We tend to say a dynamite come in a small package. I'm doing it with my secretary, Lebu Mukoka. So no, thank you very much, colleagues. Thank you very much, colleagues. I just want to welcome our visitors who are here today with us. City Siabonga as Johannesburg, for you coming to see what's going to happen today in City of Johannesburg. So I'll start with our MMCs. We have MMC Anis from Tshwane, Asimshaileni Zanda, please. We have MMC Flora from Tshwane, Asimshaileni Zanda, please. We have Dr. Ramakwa from Limpopo. It's a CM Limpopo. We have our MP Malebu from Cape Town, Limpopo. This is the young blood in our parliament, colleagues. But she can make the president sweat there. So, colleagues, number one, I just want to thank each and every one of you colleagues coming in, activists of City of Johannesburg. You are the most important people in this house. You are our VVIP today, City Siabonga, and we really appreciate you. Let on each and every day. When I call you your branch chairperson, I don't see anything on the ground. But you, Evelyn Mondana, can you please come to stage and welcome our leadership? Leadership, Dumela. Dumela, leadership, Dumela. Dumela, yo, Dumela. Over to you.
Viva Johannesburg, viva! Viva Herman Mashaba, viva! Siyaithatha Johannesburg, siyaithatha. Amandla! Sanbonani. We are here today for the big day. I do not want to be so long. I am here to observe the protocol amongst us. The Deputy President of ActionSA, Dr. Mbahare Kekana. We all know him, he has been introduced, but this is the person responsible for building and strengthening structures across the country. And at this moment, I'm going to introduce the mighty one, the one that changed the status quo of Johannesburg in terms of service delivery. He has been a mayor under the leadership of GA, but we have selected him to be a mayor under ActionSA come post-election 2026. So we want to welcome him through UMC into the podium, Herman Mashaba into the spot.
party.
Is it done? No, I'm out. Where's the...
You can't find the toilet on this place. So you have to.
Program Director, the Honorable Lerato Ngobeni, the Deputy President of our party, Dr. Kekana, our Member of Parliament in the House, Kana Gilbandivich. Our colleagues from all over the country, fellow residents of the city of Johannesburg, Dumelang. Actually, also not forgetting those watching proceedings from the comfort of their homes as this event is being broadcast live to thousands, if not millions, of our people out there at home, and members of the media. But I think for me, most importantly, you, our activists and residents of the city of Johannesburg, who took the trouble to join us here today, more than double the number we anticipated. That's a good problem to have, and we needed to solve it. So thank you so much, colleagues, for making the time to come and grace us with your presence. Fellow residents, the big and important day is set to bring in a new and progressive chapter in the city of gold, the financial capital city of our country, the city of Johannesburg. You know, when I finally made up myself available as a candidate for this upcoming elections for our great party, ActionSA, it had already dawned on me that I have unfinished business in our city. The 3 years I served as executive mayor from August 2016 to November 2019, I actually realized that I'm the only person and only during that period since 1994 that the city was on the right track, recovering from many years of neglect, corruption, ineptitude, providing services to all residents regardless of their postcode. Please allow me to convey my gratitude to the party leadership and new members for entrusting me with this huge but brutal responsibility. As much as the city is in decay and on the verge of collapse, I accepted this responsibility because I believe the city of Johannesburg is fixable and is going to be fixed. Fellow residents of the city of Johannesburg, this time around, I'm bringing with me a wealth of experience from my time serving the city of Johannesburg during the 3 years. Not only am I bringing experience, but I'm bringing my all to fix our beloved city for the benefit of future generations and the entire country, South Africa. For South Africa to work, the city of Johannesburg must be at the forefront of such success. With utmost humility and respect, I don't believe that there's anyone currently qualified to fix the city of Johannesburg. The 3 years in office prepared me for this mammoth task you have entrusted in me, and I dare not to fail you. During my announcement in April this year, in this very same hall here in Orlando, I shared my manifesto and priorities to turn our city around. Today, we have gathered here for a different reason, so that I share with you how I'm going to embark on the journey to recovery. I'm a strong believer, and it is in my DNA that my personal success is totally dependent on surrounding myself with competent, qualified, and ethical individuals and teams. I succeeded during my school days. I succeeded in business, now spending over 40 years. I succeeded in politics as executive mayor of our largest city, not only in South Africa, but an economic engine for the entire African continent. Something totally unimaginable. I succeeded in establishing a political home, ActionSA, for disgruntled South Africans who are disappointed by established political parties. ActionSA is not my party. ActionSA is a vehicle to get our people out of despair and hopelessness and give them a safe home that will ultimately restore our dignity and pride as a nation. The first practical step is to take the residents of the city of Johannesburg in total confidence by openly sharing with them my plans to fix the city. This, what is happening today, it's a historical step that we are taking together, that when you elect me as your executive mayor on the 4th of November, you already know the team I've assembled to oversee the 10 portfolios responsible for running the city from day one. This is a clear demonstration and preparedness from me to show that I'm ready to serve you with pride and dedication. I actually have thought long and hard in this audacious process of this election. The team comes from different backgrounds, from the private sector, public service, and non-profit organizations. These are men and women who are patriots first and are concerned about the decline of our city. Instead of being armchair critics, they have raised their hands to get into the ring with me and use their patriotism to serve residents so that life can be better for generations to come. As each of them come to this podium, I ask that you listen to their message and see yourselves as partners to these proposals, as they will make about how to restore Johannesburg to its former glory and make it even better. Patriots, the manner of politicking that you are used to is not serving us. It has gotten us nowhere and done nothing to lift us out of the chaos we are surrounded by. I'm presenting the mayoral campaign governance team, not as my friends, not as my associates who I owe favors to. My return to Joburg as a mayor with this team is our last chance to rescue ourselves from this desperation we are facing today. They are my way of demonstrating to you that public service is not about self-interest. It is about putting the residents first. Before I present our candidates, let me acknowledge our most important partners on the ground who are going to deliver the electoral results for our party ActionSA on the 4th of November. Our Gauteng provincial, starting with our provincial executive committee led by Funzi Ngubeni and Evelyn. The regional executive committee of the city of Johannesburg led by Temba and Lebo. Not forgetting our Super 44 councillors who always serve residents of our city without any fear or favor. Our 84 branch chairpersons and their secretaries, and our VD captains who are daily in their communities, making sure that all residents are properly registered and ready to vote and vote ActionSA. We honor all of you and recognize you as our engines to deliver the historic electoral results in the city of Johannesburg and make ActionSA next year, this time, as a leader of this great city. It is now, fellow residents, my honor and privilege to present the first candidate, one of the 10 patrons ready to serve the residents of the city of Johannesburg. The first one I'll call on stage because today is their day, it's not mine. Please allow me to call Dr. Bongani Mabizela on stage. Dr. Mabizela is a civil engineer turned businessman. He's a former group head of roads and stormwater at the City of Tshwane Municipality. He boasts more than 15 years of experience in local government. Dr. Mabizela served in various government departments and private sector boards. He holds a PhD in leadership and business management. Dr. Mabizela joined ActionSA right at the beginning of our party during the People's Dialogue. As an activist and a patriot who was concerned about the direction the country was taking and the conditions of our municipalities. He has been instrumental in ActionSA elections in the past and recruitment campaigns. I worked very closely with him in 2021. Dr. Mabizela is a full member of ActionSA in good standing. He's passionate about public service, specifically in serving the residents of the city of Johannesburg. Dr. Mabizela, the floor is yours to tell the people of Johannesburg what you intend to do.
Thank you,
No.
I've told them.
Oh, yes. Please. No, sorry. The profile is not here. She said this here. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you now. Marcel.
Away, two. Viva ActionSA, viva! Viva ActionSA, viva! Viva Herman Mashaba, viva! Viva the activists of Johannesburg, viva! Dumelang citizens of our beautiful city of Johannesburg. On this very historic moment, something that has never been seen before in our country and in our local government. It's my singular honor and privilege on this wonderful day to present to you the manifesto for the environment and infrastructure services portfolio. This portfolio is the heartbeat of the city. The time of fixing our beautiful city has finally arrived. Kinako. Fellow citizens, Johannesburg is not simply another municipality. It is the economic engine of South Africa, the country's financial capital, and one of the most important commercial cities on the African continent. We have a city to fix, and that will only happen when we join hands and work together. Voting ActionSA is voting for fixing our city. The future of Johannesburg needs capable leadership, committed governance, and a team that is ready to restore service delivery to all our communities. We are ready to fix Johannesburg. Fellow residents, we have a broken water and sanitation system. We have a serious water disruptions in our city. We have a broken and malfunctioning electricity system. We continuously are experiencing power outages in our city. We have a broken environment management system. We can see all over Matakala, everywhere. Our city is dirty, and we are not proud of the situation in which our city is in. South Africa's economic future depends on resilient, inclusive infrastructure. Infrastructure must be designed to greater access and resilience. Infrastructure projects must be designed to withstand environmental and systematic challenges. Our infrastructure must address and service all our communities' challenges equally. Now, as ActionSA, through your vote, we will increase the city's repair and maintenance budget and make investment decisions based on empirical data and to ensure that we build infrastructure required for growth and development of our city. Furthermore, we will build internal capacity, in particular, technical capacity, through hiring of artisans, technicians, and engineers who are competent to manage our infrastructure to the benefit of our residents. We will review the city's service delivery, or rather the city's service level standards, to ensure that ratepayers, and that is you, receive value for money on service delivery in all the regions of the city. We will decentralize service delivery efforts to regional offices in each and every region in Johannesburg. Fellow citizens of the city of Johannesburg, we will stop exploitation of city funds and laborers by politically connected entrepreneurs by providing permanent employment contracts to workers. In particular, workers that are providing services to the residents of the Johannesburg City Council. We will prioritize repairs and maintenance of existing infrastructure and investment in the new infrastructure that is critical for economic activity in our municipal budgets. We will cut costs on non-essential expenditure, especially issues like marketing, international travels, and catering. Not to say that they are not important, but there are areas of critical importance that we, as the incoming government, we need to hit the road running and deal with them decisively. We have identified a visible service delivery program, in particular in our first 100 days in office. Amongst those is dealing with water connections and losses, especially illegal connections. We will partner with you, our residents to making sure that we fix illegal connections. We will partner with you, our residents, to make sure that we fix illegal electrical connections. Fellow residents, we will also explore solar street lighting to reduce dependence on our grid and making sure that our street lights are functioning using solar energy, especially in the areas where there is such capacity. Fellow residents, we are going to embark upon the city's cleaning campaign and waste collection throughout the city. The CBD doesn't make us very proud when we walk through the city. We must clean up our city. We will explore waste-to-energy technologies, which are advanced in making sure that we eradicate waste in our city. Fellow residents, together with you, in partnership with yourselves, we will make sure that revenue collection is enhanced in the city. We will come up even with programs of educating our fellow residents in all the spheres, in all the different corners of the city, in making sure that we also are partnering with the city to make sure that we get good service delivery that we deserve as residents. Fellow residents, it's time to unite our communities for a better Johannesburg. ActionSA remains the only party, I want to emphasize, the only party focused in building effective governance, restoring service delivery, and mobilizing communities to take part in rebuilding our city. When Johannesburg struggles, activists as well, especially our progressive forces, passionate, patriotic, and concerned citizens, to vote ActionSA to drive the new reforms in the city. This is, in closing, this is our best chance ever in the history of local government in South Africa. Let's do the right thing. The time for talk and empty promises is over. Now is the time for action. Let's fix Johannesburg. The future of Johannesburg rests in our hands. Let's make Operation Fix Johannesburg a reality. Vote ActionSA. 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 Amanda. Amanda. Kupuga ActionSA. Kupuga. Kupuga ActionSA. Kupuga. Thank you. Ngiyabonga. Thank you. Thank you. Okay then.
As I indicated to you, please allow me to introduce our second candidate to occupy the position of public safety, Councillor Marcel Cotrius. Before Marcel takes over the podium, allow me to introduce him. Marcel Cotrias is a seasoned public servant, political leader, and community activist serving in the city of Johannesburg as ActionSA caucus leader in council. With 22 years of experience in the South African Police Service, he built a strong foundation in public safety, discipline, and community engagement before transitioning into political leadership. He previously served in the office of the Speaker, where he gained invaluable experience in governance and legislative processes. Political activism and public service run deep within his family history. His father was extradited to Mpumalanga due to his outspoken criticism of the apartheid regime, and his activism played a significant role in forcing the government to convert Coronation Hospital into a teaching hospital. This expanded opportunities for medical training and
And that's where it stops. Mr. President, Mr. Deputy President, honorable members of Parliament, MMCs in the turned around city of Tshwane, guests from Limpopo, PSRS, RC, activists, the fabulous 44, the largest caucus in South Africa, our residents in the once beautiful city of Johannesburg. Also, Mr. President, allow me to welcome and greet the youngest member of ActionSA, my mother. And also my partner in crime, Nikki. Good afternoon. Johannesburg is not short of laws. It is short of enforcement, and it is failing in emergency response. Crime is rising, we all know that. Fire services are stretched beyond capacity. Disaster management is, well, quite frankly, a disaster. But this is the reality our residents in the city of Johannesburg live with every single day. This is not a public safety system that is fit for purpose. ActionSA is here to change that. Now, having served within the ranks of the South African Police Service, I understand what a once functioning system looks like. It requires discipline, it requires coordination, and it requires leadership that delivers results. Colleagues, let me be clear. You cannot fix lawlessness with politics. You fix it with enforcement and execution. Under the leadership of our President and our incoming Mayor, Herman Mashaba, we will implement zero tolerance for lawlessness. We will do away with no-go areas. No more selective enforcement. Because if the law does not apply to everyone, then it means nothing. If there is no consequence, colleagues, there is no law. The incoming administration will professionalize the JMPD, root out corruption, and restore discipline. A uniform must represent authority, not opportunity. Mr. President, we will expand undercover operations. We will strengthen narcotics and canine units. and establish a dedicated intervention to combat the scourge of drugs destroying our communities. Too many young people are becoming victims of hopelessness, unemployment, and addiction. Too many. We will recruit and train more JMPD officers every year. 500 a year for the next 5 years. And the reason for this is that we will not simply chase crime, we will dismantle it. Dames en here, ons sal koördinering en kommunikasie met die Suid-Afrikaanse Polisiediens versterk. Because crime works together, law enforcement must do the same. Before I forget, I want to greet our activists from Westbury, Bosmont, Coronationville, Riverlea, the areas from which I came. Ladies and gentlemen, public safety is not only about policing, it's also about saving lives. We will reform emergency management services to reduce response times, improve dispatch systems, and ensure that when residents call for help, help arrives. Because in an emergency, every minute matters. The fire department needs fixing. We will ensure proper equipment, proper staffing, faster response times, because a city that cannot respond to a fire cannot rescue its people during a disaster. We will also fix what is broken internally. Too many capable officials and officers have been overlooked because of nepotism and unfair practices. Too many officers have been denied fair promotion opportunities. That ends now. Together, we will build departments based on merit, fairness, and professionalism, because a department that is not fair internally cannot serve the public effectively. The JMPD also needs modern tools and modern support. We will equip our officers. We will equip them properly with functioning communications, body cameras, surveillance systems, and expanded monitoring infrastructure across the city of Johannesburg. Drones will become part of our crime prevention and emergency response capabilities. Internal affairs will be strengthened to ensure accountability and consequence management. And we will establish specialized units in the JMPD to tackle hijacked buildings and criminal syndicates head-on. Ladies and gentlemen, we must reclaim our city. And we can only reclaim our city if we vote ActionSA. A cleaner Johannesburg also starts with each and every one of us. Illegal dumping, vandalism, and urban decay cannot become normal. Any contracted services will be done away with, and insourcing will be the top of my list. We will restore visible enforcement and rebuild pride in our city. Let me leave you with this. Johannesburg does not need policing. It needs protection. Protection from crime, protection in emergencies, protection from corruption. Mr. President, this is not a future promise. This is a plan for immediate, tangible, and visible action. I can assure you, Johannesburg will be safe again. And because, ladies and gentlemen, under ActionSA's leadership, this city will finally have a public safety system that is fit for purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, let us state, it is time. We have unfinished business. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yes.
Fellow residents, our activists, please allow me to invite another patriot to occupy the portfolio of economic development for our city of Johannesburg, because the only way the city can turn around is when the city can attract investment into our city. Please allow me to invite Ndate Butsang Mudisimoane to come to the floor. Before I give him the floor, give me a minute to introduce him. Butsang is a distinguished career diplomat and an independent geopolitical analyst with extensive expertise in African diplomacy, international relations, multilateral affairs, and public governance. He combines rigorous academic credentials with decades of practical diplomatic experience and public administration, offering nuanced commentary on African and global geopolitics. Butsang is trained at distinguished institutions across Africa, Europe, South America, and Russia. He has built a rare cross-continental perspective on international relations and foreign affairs that informs his analytical work and public engagement. Please allow me to give him the
Melang. Pakamani, the actioners, Pakamani. Mr. President, the Deputy President, the entire leadership of ActionSA. Let me start by saying, I've never been a politician. I'm a diplomat, I'm a civil servant, and many political leaders have tried to twist my hand and convince me to be an active politician, and I refused for all my adult life. I do not know how did Herman Mashaba and the leaders of ActionSA manage to twist my hand to be standing on this podium. However, when there's a call for duty, you put away your diplomatic title, you put away your suits and ties, you fold your sleeves, and you get the work done. The only reason I've accepted the critical post of an MMC of Economic Development in Msawawa, Jozi, it is because when I walk the streets of Joburg, where I studied, I did my matric in Kladi down the road, it pains me, it hurts me that we for over 30 years have given people power over and over and over again, and look at the squalor and poverty of our youth. I have served this country as the youngest diplomat that the cabinet of Nelson Mandela had. I was the vice consul of South Africa to Germany at age 24. And today, I look at youth in their 20s and 30s. They have no hope, they have no future, while the future is in the hands of politicians. And I am saying to the youth of Joburg, I am not going to deliver jobs to you. I am not going to deliver development to you. I am going to open a path and create a way that you must take those jobs and you must take those opportunities. Time for speeches and promises is gone. Helitate and survey nako ya bona e hitile ke nako ya youth. And I'm a very practical man. Those who know that I have served, they know I'm very practical. And here's my plan. It's very simple, 3 points. And the economic development in the city of Joburg, which is regarded, by the way, it is regarded as the economic hub of South Africa. People go around the world and boast that Johannesburg or something is the square kilometer of the richest people of the world. Where are the riches? Look at the people of Stratla. Look at the people of Gippsland. Look at the people of Orange Farm. Look at the people of Soweto. Look at the people of Midrand. Why is that wealth? It is not with the people. Why is the wealth? It is in the pockets of Mahodu and those who have failed this country. It is in the hands of the youth who are unemployed. As economic development is the first thing I'm going to do in that Mashaba. I'm not even ashamed to say it. ActionSA has been saying illegal, undocumented foreign people must leave the country. I am worse. I am not saying illegal, undocumented foreign national must leave the country. I am saying all economic opportunities for small businesses, for youth in Joburg must be for our people. All of them. Many countries, including our neighbors next door, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Botswana, the DRC, Angola, Malawi, they've got policies that some jobs are reserved, some businesses are reserved, some economic sectors are reserved for residents and for locals, and that's what we must do. We cannot, Dr. Mashaba and the leadership of ActionSA in Joburg and Gauteng, we cannot be in a country that has no economic policy to protect some sectors of the economy. We cannot have the city of Joburg issuing licenses to spaza shop, to saloon owners, hairdressers, bakers, and car washers. We cannot do that. What kind of a special skill is a car washer? What kind of a special skill is Rebecca Magwinya
on transport that they don't have just to access basic health care. Number 3, I think you're going to like this one. South Africans first in our city's health care. I knew you'd like that one. Our residents pay rates and taxes. They will not be pushed to the back of the queue. Verify lawful beneficiaries at the point of care. Protect emergency and maternal services for all without compromise. Coordinate with national government on every other case. Own people. Technology and AI to fix the broken government, because departments do not talk to each other. And the problem is the residents constantly are having to repeat themselves every time they go to a clinic. For the vulnerable, end up disappearing in the broken system. I can tell you now, that ends with me. I say, one resident, one record, one response. Integrated digital records across the clinics, social services and housing. WhatsApp access to city services on the phone for every resident, because everyone has WhatsApp, right? You've got WhatsApp, it's easy to access. Digital clinic bookings, no longer having to go in and book, you can book them via WhatsApp. Stop the queues, stop stealing entire days. Real-time dashboards showing residents what their city is delivering. Technology must improve delivery and not become another failed tender. I will also rebuild social work and family support for those that need them. Deliver a real plan for homelessness and mental health. We have a major issue with mental health in this country. Invest in our children. ECDs, early child development, is important. Lead a clean government that delivers. Every rand stolen from this healthcare is stolen from the poor. My promise to the residents of Johannesburg, I say this, not slogans, not empty promises, real delivery. A Johannesburg where clinics work, families are supported, children are protected, the vulnerable are prioritized, and dignity is restored to all. A caring city, a government that works. ActionSA will deliver under Herman Mashaba's leadership.
Take the seat.
Thank you.
Fellow residents, as seen, we are joined by our Member of Parliament, the Honorable Dr. Kgosi Letlape. Kgosi Letlape, you're welcome, sir. Can I tell you something about Honorable Letlape? A few months ago, I listened to him on television debate, and he shocked the country to say to the very important and the candidate I have chosen for this, without any doubt, I'm convinced that Johannesburg will obviously play a role. As I said during the day when I was announced that we want Johannesburg to be the epicenter of arts and culture, not only in South Africa, but in the African continent. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Tsepo Mashiane on the floor. floor is yours.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Fellow residents and our activists, Tsepo Mashiane hails from here in Diepkloof, Soweto, and considers himself a diligent African professional with unparalleled passion and experience. He holds a strong view that cultural diplomacy, if strategically positioned, can serve as a powerful diplomatic tenant to advance and strengthen South Africa's soft power influence. He believes that soft power influence can improve socio-economic cooperation and friendly relations with ordinary citizens of the world. Throughout the 25 years of Mr. Mashiane's working career, he dedicated over 14 years to building strategic cooperation relationships with local and international stakeholders in various sectors in the arts, culture and heritage and creative sector. Furthermore, his experience working within the public service and civil society environments has allowed him to gain invaluable knowledge and understanding on fundamental laws that govern South Africa's constitutional democracy. Mr. Mashiane, the floor is yours.
Thank you, President. Our spokesperson national says she used to come and swim here in Orlando. At Jake, it's true. We used to walk from Diepkloof Zone 5 to come and swim here. But the unfortunate part, President, I think it ended with some of us. Today, you will never hear people speak about Jake because it's dysfunctional. Our facilities of sports, arts, and culture have dilapidated, not because there are no services, but because of failed governance and corruption, which has lost a lot of our souls to things we don't know. And therefore we're saying, President, it shall never happen again. The sports, the arts, the culture of our country will be reclaimed, and we're going to do it with all the actioners. President, we don't have much time to speak and convince and talk to our people because a lot of work still needs to be done after this session. As MMC's candidates, we are going to be having our own activities. And we want all creative, artistic actioners to the front. Our young people today have been drowned in drugs. Our young people today are loafing. Our young people today have lost hope. And yet we are told by others that we must still believe in Joburg. There is no time to believe actioners. The time is to act. We are going to act, and we are going to reclaim the inner city rejuvenation project and plan that the President had started in 2016 to 2019. We are going to reclaim, and for that, you are supposed to be in the forefront. And for that, I'm asking you and I'm requesting you. We are saying to you, work with us and let's hold hands. All the dilapidated sports, arts, culture, and recreative facilities will be cordoned off and maintained in the 100 days. We are calling for young people to stand up, to be part of the maintenance programs of our own facilities. And that puts young people to the front. We are also calling on all residents of Joburg to stand up and reclaim their identity through this portfolio. Our identity is confused with a whole lot of other identities that we see amongst us today. People have taken over our songs. People have taken over what we claim to be our athleticism. And today we are seen to be those who don't want to do anything for their country. That narrative is over. ActionSA on the 4th of November must enter this city, and all of us must show up. It is time to until all is done. I'm calling on young people today. Until all is done. I'm calling on young people today. I'm calling on all creative actioners today that let's hold each other. Let's go and start fixing and start identifying where we need to fix, because Herman Mashaba is coming in and we're not going to have the time to start auditing what is wrong. We must start now as we leave this particular war. And in closing, Tate Mashaba, I want to say to all the residents, Bomaki, Kibahisan, the access to the libraries, the operational hours. We are going to repeat that because education is our key to where we want to go. And all of my colleagues spoke about insourcing. We want you to take over these facilities so that they become owned by you and you are able to protect them. That is what we want. President Mashaba, we can speak loudly, and I'm bringing to you this message, President Mashaba, and all the residents of Johannesburg. Prabhat Simlangeni said, I must tell you, you are led to be here. He couldn't make it because he's not taken care of. We've got to save them because they are our legends and they are our icons, and we cannot forget that they exist. And therefore, be in charge. And we'll remember the day that ActionSA made it possible that we take over Joburg. Thank you very much.
Fellow residents and our activists, last week with my campaign team, we undertook an experience of Rea Vaya from Johannesburg to Sandton, open just before the G20 event. I'm saddened, and it's actually quite painful. Buses are running between Johannesburg and Sandton, literally empty. Every 15 minutes or so, you can go there now to challenge me if you think I'm talking nonsense. When people of Johannesburg also working in Sandton have to use taxis, which are more expensive and sometimes dangerous. Buses are running empty. And we have the executive mayor, current executive mayor, and MMC of transport. When I brought this to their attention, their response was to insult me and call me names. So the next candidate to fix this, Department of Transport, is going to, when you elect us into government, it's going to be fixed by Councillor Lebo Mukoka. A good one for that matter. When we were expecting 500 people, we ended up with just under 1,000. I'm sure by now we're over 1,000. This did not happen by chance. It happened because of her activism. I don't know when this young woman sleeps. So, Lebo, thank you so much. The floor is yours.
Viva ActionSA, viva! Viva ActionSA, viva! Pata Babu Mashaba, pata! My activist, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am so proud ukuthi sigcwalisile le ndawo man. Viva to us activists on the ground, viva! Viva to us activists on the ground, viva! Yeah, colleagues, we are nothing without you, and I would like to start and greet you to the program director, leadership of ActionSA, members of the media, community leaders, business leaders, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers that are here. I greet you all. My name is Lebo Mokoka, and I stand before you not only as a professional financial advisor, not only as a professional and an associate of project management associated by the Project Management Institution of South Africa, not only as an investment specialist, but as a concerned citizen, as a concerned activist of the state of the city the way that it is. I stand before you now as a concerned person that I left everything. I left a professional life so that I can ensure that my sisters, my brothers, my kids, and everybody else that lives in the city of Joburg finds a city of Joburg that is functional. I believe that Joburg can work again. I believe our people deserve clean streets. I believe that our people deserve working traffic lights. I believe that our people deserve safe roads. I believe that our people deserve reliable public transport. I believe that our people deserve leaders that listen, leaders that are on the ground with them, leaders that understand their pain on the ground when they struggle to get to work. For too long, residents of Johannesburg have suffered while corruption and incompetency and neglect continue to destroy our city. Today, Mr. President, our people wake up at 4 a.m. just to arrive at work at 8 a.m. because traffic congestion has become a daily nightmare, because traffic lights are non-functional. Parents, they spend less time with their families, Mr. President, because they are stuck in traffic. Businesses, they lose money because mobility is affected. This is not normal, and under the ActionSA, this will not exist. We will make sure that there is traffic flow. We will ensure that traffics that are non-functional, JMPD officers are deployed there. You heard from the public safety candidate that we will be employing more JMPD officers so that we are able to resolve these issues that we have on the ground. We will improve Rea Vaya, Metro Bus, and ensure that the bus is safe, reliable, and on time. As fuel prices continue to rise, Mr. President, it is our duty to provide a cheaper alternative transport for people to go to work. It is our duty to meet our residents halfway when they are struggling. We will also modernize public systems. We will introduce free Wi-Fi into our stations. Young people Young people need internet access to apply for jobs. Young people need internet access to study online. Young people need internet access to build businesses. We will also streamline the regime of our taxi permits so that we have no unroadworthy taxis on the ground. The inner city must be clean, it must be safe, and it must be attractive for investment again. We will ensure that the corridors of inner city, together with the JMPD task team that will be deployed to specifically look after the inner city, to ensure that the corridors are free and of traffic congestions and there's free flow of traffic. We will ensure that residents, all residents, deserve dignity in service. The communities that are not tarred, Orange Farm, Jovijo, Deep Sloot, we have not forgotten you, and I will not forget you. I will ensure that your roads are tarred. I will ensure that, hey, there is an emergency at the back. All right. We will continue. Can we then move away from the person that's at the back? We do have doctors around. Dr. Litlape is here with us. He will assist us. And Dr. Ramutwala is here to also assist. Can we all move away from the person there? Let's move away so that we can have professional doctors to attend to them. Discipline, high discipline, high morale. All right, I will continue, colleagues, while they assist the person behind. I'm almost done. Mr. President, young people are unemployed and they are labeled lazy. But they are not lazy, Mr. President. There is no opportunities. A functional city will create jobs. When roads are repaired, jobs are created. When infrastructure projects begin, jobs are created. When business invests in a safe city, jobs are created. We must empower young people through skills development, internships, and support and access to economic opportunities. Mr. President, we will ensure that corruption is ended around projects. Projects belong to our communities. Young people in our communities must be employed regardless of the card that you have. We will remove the thieves, Mr. President, that are taking projects to their uncles and aunts to build the roads that we come and walk on, and at the end of the day, it's poor quality. We will ensure that our young people are trained and are able to install these streets themselves so that they are able to look after this infrastructure. There must be ownership to South African residents and to the communities of the infrastructure that we have on the ground so that we are able to look after them. Fellow residents, election is not about slogan. One of my colleagues mentioned it, and I want to reiterate that it is not about slogans. It's about action. It's about delivery. It's about restoration.
to occupy the Department of Corporate and Shared Services. The department responsible for the 30+ civil servants working for the city of Johannesburg. Allow me to introduce Nandi. Nandi Ndaba brings over a decade of legal and executive leadership experience to the corporate and shared services portfolio. Built in the very discipline in this portfolio depends on contracting, compliance, governance and risk management. An admitted legal profession, she completed her LLB at the University of the Witwatersrand in 2013, following an undergraduate degree in international relations and political studies. Her career has taken her across some of South Africa's most consequential sectors. As Chief Legal Officer, she leads legal strategy in a fast-moving, commercially demanding environment. She has experience in public interest and private sector industries that any corporate and shared service portfolio must navigate. She speaks today not only as MMC candidate, but as a Johannesburg resident who has stood in the same queues and asked the same questions on the municipality that every resident in this room has asked. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Nandi Ndaba to address you.
Sorry, colleagues. Before Nandi comes on, can you please reduce the noise in the house? Please. There are people who want to hear what is being said, and those who want to go out, please do it swiftly. Can we please close the doors? Please. It's very, very hard to speak in front of people. Can we please give the support to those who are coming to speak to us? Ashas, please assist us. Please close the door, and that's it. Please close the door. We are almost done. Please close the door. Thank you very much. Please welcome Nandi.
Oh shit. I can't find my document here. Viva ActionSA, viva! Kupuga ActionSA, kupuga! Thank you. Sanbonani, fellow residents, councillors, members of ActionSA and the people of this great city. Today I stand before you not as a candidate for MMC of Corporate and Shared Services, but as servant of the people, committed to restoring dignity, professionalism, and accountability and trust in local government. For too long, residents have suffered because government systems are broken. People stand in long queues for basic services. Phones ring unanswered, emails are ignored. Workers inside government are demoralized. Corruption has weakened service delivery. Political connections matter more than competence. People are tired. People are tired of excuses. People are tired of waste. People are tired of leaders who speak only during elections. tired of municipalities that fail the very communities that fund them. ActionSA believes government must work for the people, not politicians, not connected elites, and not corrupt networks. As MMC for Corporate and Shared Services, my mission will be simple: to build a professional, ethical, responsive administration that puts residents first. Because when administration works, the entire city works. We can't fix roads, clinics, billing, housing, or safety if the machinery of government itself is collapsing. Shared services are the engine room of service delivery. If the engine fails, the whole city suffers. That is why we will focus on 5 key commitments. First, we will professionalize the public service. Jobs in government must go to qualified, capable people. Not your friends, comrades, or political insiders. We will fight catered deployment and promote merit, skills, and accountability. Residents deserve officials who can solve problems quickly and efficiently. Second, we will modernize government systems. In 2026, residents shouldn't spend days trying to solve billing disputes or access municipal information. We will introduce smarter digital systems, improve response times, strengthen call centers, and ensure residents can access services without humiliation and frustration. Technology must make life easier for people, not harder. Third, we will root out corruption and wasteful expenditure. Every rand stolen from government is a rand stolen from the poor. It is a street light that never gets fixed. It is a clinic without medicine. It is a child without opportunity. We will strengthen consequence management, improve procurement transparency, and ensure that those who steal from people face real consequence. Under our leadership, corruption will no longer be protected. Fourth, we will restore dignity to municipal workers. A functioning government depends on motivated workers. We will build a culture of professionalism, fairness, and performance. Hard-working employees must be supported and recognized. Those who fail residents must be held accountable. Fifth, we will put residents at the center of government. Ugogo, struggling with billing issues. The young graduate looking for opportunities. The small business owner waiting for months for approvals. The community member whose complaint is ignored. These are not stats. These are our people. Government must listen. Government must respond. Government must care. Fellow residents, this position is not about offices, titles, blue lights. It's about responsibility. It's about ensuring that every department in this city serves the people with urgency, honesty, and excellence. ActionSA is offering a new kind of leadership. A leadership that is ethical, practical, and focused on delivery. We are not here to make promises that we can't keep. We are here to build a city that is capable, that earns the trust of people every single day. We know the challenges are enormous, but we also know that change is possible. When systems work, businesses grow. When corruption is defeated, communities prosper. When government respects people's time and money, hope returns. This is the future we are fighting for. A city where service delivery is not a privilege. A city where public servants serve with pride. A city where residents are treated with dignity. A city that works for everyone, not just the connected few. Together with ActionSA, we can restore trust, build institutions, and deliver the professional government our people deserve. The time for excuses is over. The time for ethical leadership is now. The time for ActionSA is now. Viva ActionSA, viva! Kupuga ActionSA, kupuga!
You see, you did it. Yeah, you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the city of Johannesburg just 2 days ago tried to bring a report to council to go and get a loan from Bomachonisa, because the city is not in a position to go and borrow money from reputable organizations. Fortunate enough, that report was rejected. 2 weeks ago, the Minister of Finance raised very serious concern about the financial feasibility of the city of Johannesburg. Therefore, as ActionSA believes, the only way we can turn the city around is to fix the finances of the city. I have therefore decided to have Mpumi Edward to be the candidate for finance for the city of Johannesburg.
President.
Yeah, thank you.
I ask that we close the doors. Please close the doors. Please close the doors.
Fellow residents, Mpumi Edward is an ActionSA PR councillor in the city of Johannesburg and a prominent voice for ethical governance, institutional reform, and servant leadership in South African politics. Known for a principled leadership style and unwavering commitment to accountability, she has become one of ActionSA's leading advocates for clean administration, financial discipline, and people-centered governance. Councillor Mpumi has more than 25 years of professional experience in banking, retail, education, and public sector experience at the South African Revenue Services. She brings a rare combination of executive expertise, governance oversight, and public service dedication. Within the city of Johannesburg, she serves in the financial oversight and economic development portfolios and chaired the Section 79 Finance Oversight Committee. In these leadership roles, she earned recognition for her rigorous oversight of municipal finances, procurement processes, revenue management, and infrastructure delivery. Academically, she holds a bachelor's degree in social sciences from the University of Cape Town, a postgraduate diploma in marketing management from the University of Cape Town, a postgraduate diploma in economics, management sciences, entrepreneurship from University of Pretoria, an MBA from Regenesis Business School. Councillor Mpumi's governance expertise and solution-oriented approach position her as a credible leader committed to fixing Johannesburg and contributing meaningfully to South Africa's democratic and economic renewal. Councillor Mpumi, the floor is yours.
This fine. Kupuka, ActionSA, kupuka. Pakama, ActionSA, pakama. Viva President Herman Mashaba, viva. Viva Deputy President Kekane, viva. Dianibulisa nonke, molweni. President Mashaba, Deputy President, honorable members of Parliament, MMCs, and the entire leadership of ActionSA, and our fabulous national spokesperson, Lerato Ngobeni, and most importantly, our fabulous 44 over there. Come on, fabulous 44. Fabulous 44. Come on. And our activists, Dianibulisa Nonke. Mr. President, I can assure you that there will be no visits to Komashonisa anymore once we come on board. Fellow residents of Johannesburg, Johannesburg is not just facing a financial crisis, but it's facing a collapse. The economic heart of South Africa is now technically bankrupt. The city owes creditors more than 25 billion rands. Yet it only has 4 billion in the bank account. Suppliers are not being paid. You see it everywhere. The infrastructure has fallen apart in the city of Johannesburg. Investors are losing confidence. Residents are paying more and more every year, but they are receiving less every single day in the city of Johannesburg. Do you agree with me? Today, water outages have become normal. Potholes are destroying our roads and vehicles. Traffic lights remain broken for months. Sewer spills are flowing through communities. Businesses are closing down daily. Unemployment is rising. Families are losing hope. And let us be honest, this crisis was not caused by you as residents of Johannesburg. It was caused by the years of corruption, by the years of political instability, by reckless spending, reckless borrowing, weak leadership, a government that has lost total control of public finances, your money. The city's debtors book has exploded beyond 60 billion rands. International lenders no longer trust Johannesburg. Even the National Treasury has warned us that our city is becoming financially unsustainable. The truth is painful, but it's simple. Johannesburg is being run like a collapsing business instead of a world-class African city, as they claim. But ActionSA refuses to accept decline as permanent. Under the leadership of our president, our incoming mayor, Herman Mashaba, ActionSA will treat Johannesburg's financial crisis as a state of emergency. Did you hear what I said? In our first 100 days, our first priority will be to restore financial discipline in the city. We will rebuild service delivery and end corruption. We will launch forensic audits, publish major tenders for public scrutiny, blacklist corrupt suppliers, and introduce lifestyle audits for senior officials and public representatives. We will cut wasteful spending on consultants. There will be no more luxury packs,
no more unnecessary travel overseas, locally, because every rand saved must go back to the people of Johannesburg. Our second priority would be to stabilize the city's finances by modernizing our billing system, resolving billing disputes, and improving revenue collection to restore trust and accountability in our communities. Residents must pay for what they consume, nothing more and nothing less. Johannesburg is collapsing under financial mismanagement, failing infrastructure, and weak leadership, but ActionSA has a plan to rebuild our city. We will aggressively recover money owed to the city by government departments. We'll start with them, yes. We'll start with the government departments. Mr. Mashaba will go to businesses and will also go to chronic non-payers while protecting essential services. What we will do again, we will ring-fence electricity and water revenue to ensure that Eskom and rainwater are paid timelessly. Thirdly, within the first 100 days, we will also focus on visible service delivery, fixing water leaks, sewer spills, potholes, broken traffic lights, and electricity outages. We will redirect money away from bloated bureaucracy and towards infrastructure that residents can see and feel. We will bring back Operation Buyamteto. Yes, we'll bring back Operation Buyamteto to fight illegal connections in our city, to fight cable theft, vandalism, crime, lawlessness that are draining the city and destroying our communities. We will conduct a stand-by-stand audits to identify properties that are not properly registered on the city's system so that everyone contributes fairly and legally. Fourthly, ActionSA will restructure non-municipal entities that are losing, non-performing municipal entities that were losing billions to, through corruption, inefficiency, and political deployment. Non-performing entities will be collapsed. We have 13 entities in the city of Johannesburg. Those entities will be collapsed. Service delivery functions will be integrated to core departments, and qualified professionals, not political deployees, will be appointed to lead those core departments. And finally, fellow residents, we will rebuild the economy of our beautiful Johannesburg. We will bring back life to abandoned and hijacked buildings, turn the decay into opportunity, attract new investment, expand affordable housing for our people, and rebuild our infrastructure through smart partnerships without placing more debt on the shoulders of the residents. This election is about saving our city, residents of Johannesburg. It is about restoring the dignity of our people. It is about rebuilding the trust in the city of Johannesburg. So we say as ActionSA that Johannesburg can work again. Johannesburg can be safe again. Johannesburg president can become financially stable again. But it starts with your vote. It starts with me, it starts with you. Give ActionSA a mandate. Give the incoming mayor, Herman Mashaba, a mandate. Hold us accountable, and together we will rebuild Johannesburg. Remember, a working Johannesburg is a stronger South Africa. So let's build Johannesburg together. Let's fix Johannesburg together. I thank you. Thank you.
2016, when I took over the city of Johannesburg, I did various studies. One of them was on human settlement, housing. The city of Johannesburg at the time had over 300,000 housing backlog. Some of our people in the queue since 1996. At the time, the city of Johannesburg had squatter camps called informal settlements. At the time, 130. And I can tell you today, there are over 100, there are over 200. The city of Johannesburg, hijacked by criminal syndicates. I embarked on a campaign to reclaim that city. And I was leading the campaigns myself with the Metro Police and SAPS and Home Affairs. Up to 80% of the people we found in this hijacked buildings were foreign nationals. So housing is very important. It's a crisis for our people, as people live in squalor in their own country. So that's something that I thought I must get something who can give dignity to our people when we are given the mandate to be the government on the 4th of November. Please allow me to introduce the incoming Human Settlement MMC candidate, Ms. Zandile Dabula. Fellow residents, our activist, Zandile Dabula. Zandile Dabula is the founder and former member of Operation Dudula. A civic organization that brought national attention to the impact of illegal immigration in South Africa. Since 2020, she has engaged senior government leaders and has led mass demonstrations across our country. Zandile's efforts have not only shaped national conversation in provision of public health care, education, and employment sectors. Her activism against illegal immigration is about social justice, which extends to fighting against property hijackings, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other forms of illegality. Zandile's consistent engagement on illegal immigration underscores her role as a respected advocate and thought leader on socio-economic issues, acting as a bridge between grassroots concerns and national policy discussions. Zandile, the floor is yours.
Thanks. Can I have my diary? Do you want a diary? Yeah, thank you. Amandla! Amandla! Colleagues, family and friends, Program Director, thank you so much for having me today. It sounds a bit awkward, Dr. Mashaba. But we are here today. DP, I can't see him. Our DP, thank you for being so patient. 3 years has been a very long time, starting from forum to service until now. But we are here today. I don't even have to introduce myself. Dr. Mashaba has done that. But I'm going to thank you, Ntate Mashaba, for giving me this opportunity and actually entrusting me with this important portfolio. This is the portfolio that actually took the people's dignity for many years. And it's about time we act and bring it back. Now, Barry, who chechela morao, aso tab, who lonka mat. And I'm sure you would have seen in the last week or so, when I took a conscious decision that I'm going to open a new chapter of my life. And some of you are swearing at me saying, sekayitholile brown envelope. Kanti something big was coming. Now this new chapter of my life is about putting things into practicality. You've been seeing me for the past 6 years, estrading. And that's where I've done a lot of work. But now it's time to change and turn the tables around. I'm going to do this work, but now in the office of government. Because that's where I'm 100% sure that I will have the power and the capacity to change all of these wrongdoings. Now, the city of Joburg is an economic hub of this country. And it's the largest metro in the country with over 6 million residents. But you asked me today, what are our people benefiting? I can't tell you. But if you remember between 2016 and 2019, when Ntate Mashaba, our mayoral candidate, was a mayor of Johannesburg at that time, the backlog of RDP houses was sitting at over 300,000. And today, the number has doubled. We have people who still don't have houses, who have applied since 1996. And if you are lucky to have at least received your house, we are sitting with a backlog of title deeds. Now, we have more people who still live in those houses, but they don't own their homes. Where is the dignity of our people? And that's why we have chaos in our townships, because people don't know who the houses belong to. So we're going to change all of that as ActionSA. And what we have promised at the start, we're going to finish it now. Ntate Mashaba has shown us the way. He has done it. And this is Bonele Natuguti. This thing is possible until he was disrupted. Sihlezi with more than 200 squatter camps in this city. Ayike ugovernment wenu uyibiza nge-informal settlement. Uyayihlobisa nje ukuthi nibone ngathi into enhle. When we all know that our people are living in bad conditions kulawo squatter camps. But also because of the influx of illegal foreigners in this country. That's the reason why our squatter camps are mushrooming everywhere. But we're going to deal with that. And I'm grateful that I have accepted this responsibility. It's not an easy one. You've seen people dying because of hijacked buildings and all of that. When Ntate Mashaba was a mayor at that time, he undercovered 600 buildings. 600 buildings. Hijacked, abandoned. He had a plan. There was a piece of legislation that was passed in council in Johannesburg. It was called Inner City Rejuvenation Plan. Now that plan was to make sure that we expropriate those buildings and houses. I don't just talk, I act. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna put action into it. Now, the government has also built you these RDP homes, very far from land Sebenzakon. You can imagine a person coming from Orange Farm, going to Midrand. How much are they spending per day on transport? So Tina said, we are going to bring you closer to work. If usebenza Midrand, at least hlala eduze nyana nase Midrand. If you're working in the city, hlala city and be comfortable and have a proper home. But also we have abantu bethu basema hostel that have been sidelined for the long time. They too deserve dignified family units. And ngifuna ukuthi wena baba Maseko lapha hostel, give us your vote. Sizokubonisa ukuthi sokwenzelani. I am here today to ask that South Africans give us the mandate. I have joined the team, and I'm excited because I've joined the team that's working on a program called Fix Johannesburg. Because we are going to fix Johannesburg. This is our beautiful city. We can't let it just go down the drain like that. Now, I'm going to talk to the issue that's very close to my heart. The issue of illegal foreigners is going to be the thing of the past, because you are going to give me that mandate. You are going to vote for ActionSA, and we're going to clean our city. Now, these squatter camps, yes, we need to formalize them. But when we formalize these squatter camps, we're going to clean them. So it's a show ukuthi ama-foreigner awekho. Because abanye abantu, they are able to build for themselves. Mangabe land ikhona. But the government is failing ukucabanga at that level. So today's ActionSA, we're going to say to you, if there is land and you are able to build on that land, you'll have the land for yourself. I think we know Dr. Nasipi Moya. She's making wonders in Tshwane. And she has led by example. So we're going to bring that here in Jozi. We're going to clean up Jozi. But if we don't do the right thing, I'm still asking for your vote. I'm still saying, give us the mandate. Let us show you what we are capable of. And if we don't do the right thing, don't wait for 32 years. Sikipeni there and there. Because 32 years is a long time. It's another generation to come. But as I conclude, I just want to quickly remind you of my priorities that I'm bringing to the city of Joburg, to making sure that we're going to better your life. The portfolio that I'm assigned to, I've accepted it because I've been doing it. Where Operation Tutula, you would have seen me, Gisema Rosettenville, everywhere, trying to reclaim these hijacked properties back to the city. But all that fell into deaf ears. You know, if the mayor had listened to the plan that I had, it's the very same plan that Ntate Mashaba had introduced to us back then. But because of Alalel, it's still not happening. But give us that power, we'll show you. Now, the first thing, what we'll do is that we're going to fix and we're going to recover and fix what is broken. These are these hijacked properties. We'll fix them, work with private sector, make sure that we build affordable accommodation for our people. We're going to build accommodation for our people close to working places and where there's opportunities, so that you don't have to travel all the way to work. We're going to cut your distance. And we're also going to, sizosebenza ngama-list, warehousing allocation. Most of you here are sitting with RDP applications since 1996. Sizoyiqala kwa-1996, siyehlise till date. Bonke ubunyoronyoro obenzakalayo, the corruption within the department, system yabo engasebenzi, we will deal with that. But also we're going to transform Ama Hostel into a safe and dignified family unit. That I promise them. But lastly, we're going to protect our housing assets from corruption. Abantu officials, allegedly we know, banzimali ngama-RDP houses. They're selling these RDP houses. There is a foreign national who owns more than 500 RDP houses. When you are sitting here, you don't even own one. And you've applied since 1996. That will come to an end. The vandalism in these properties is going to stop. But I must say to you that illegal foreigners will be a no-no in our city. We're going to clean our city. So let us fix what's broken. Let us build near workplaces, and let's protect our housing assets. But please, lend us your vote. Give us your mandate. Give us the mandate, and vote for ActionSA. I thank you.
Thank you. Delivered it. Colleagues, we're coming to the end of our candidate, the last one. Also a very, very important portfolio for any city to really operate. That is development planning. You know, the city of Johannesburg, like all the other cities throughout the country, because of the breakdown of the rule of law, people were building without having the necessary approvals. And that's something that is very close to my heart. When I was the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, I was determined to demolish a very big, very popular shebeen in a place called Saxonwell. I'm sure you guys know. You know the popular shebeen in Saxonwell. That shebeen was built without the necessary approvals. So I want this candidate to look into this matter as a matter of agency. Anyone who built in our city without the necessary approval, we must go and destroy. We must get court orders to go and destroy. It doesn't matter who it belongs to. Please allow me to call on Mr. Tumi Sole as the candidate for development planning. Not in front. Fellow residents, Mr. Sole is a legal professional with over 15 years of experience across mining, metals, television, and broadcasting sectors. He has managed complex arbitrations and employment law matters, which include corporate and commercial transactions. Tumi also has experience in managing and conducting social media campaigns, initiatives for various corporate clients, including listed entities. He has various accolades, including being named as one of the Mail and Guardian's Young 200 JCI 10 Outstanding Young Persons. He's the chairman of social movement, #Country Duty. Tumi holds a Bachelor of Law LLB from Wits with other certificates from University of Johannesburg and University of Cape Town. As you can imagine, with all these credentials, I could not have picked up the right person to make sure that Saxon Shebeen, when given the opportunity to be in government, we expedite the demolition of that illegal structure. Tumi, the floor is yours.
Is it to me? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Right.
Kupuga ActionSA, Kupuga. Viva ActionSA, viva. Dumelang, Mahulu, friends, the President, TP, and the people of Soweto. I actually was born in Soweto, Snake Park, Ward 50. So Snake Park, Sanbonan. I went to PJ Simelani in Dobsonville, Block 7. Dobsonville, Sanbonan. And my father has a relative la, Konala, Orlando, London, Sanbonan. Orlando, Sanbonan. Yes, Kitchmedi came, so I'm not going to be long. So I understand. The residents of this beautiful city are tired of empty promises. The residents of this beautiful city know that when the city fails, South Africa fails. The residents of this beautiful city are ready for a young, patriotic, and action-oriented leadership. And this is us, led by our President, Dr. Herman Mashaba. Ladies and gentlemen, Dumela once again. My name is Dumisole, and I'm your MMC-elect for ActionSA in the development planning in this beautiful, vibrant, and agile city of Joburg. When the president of ActionSA approached me and said he had unfinished business in the city, it was a no-brainer for me to say, let's do it and let's fix Joburg together. And today I stand before you and ask you and request you that help us, together with the president, together with my fellow MMC colleagues, to do the same and fix this beautiful city through ActionSA. To those who know me, they know me through social media and social justice that I often do behind the scenes in confronting various day-to-day issues. I want to say to you today, I'm tired of being a keyboard warrior. I'm ready to serve ActionSA and the people of Johannesburg. A lot of things that my colleagues have spoken to, they are going to be achieved through collaboration. But as your MMC for development planning, I have various aspects that I will focus on together with you. Have you been in the city of Joburg and seen advertisements out there, things that sometimes are horrific that I will not mention here, but you wonder who's paying for these type of ads? And is the city making money out of it? Well, the city should be making money, but it's not making enough. We are owing ESCOM 5.2 billion, and it's time that we get this money from people who are advertising illegally in our city. So I have news for those who are doing illegal advertising and billboards and cars. I will use my expertise under ActionSA to ensure that through public safety, we impound your vehicle if you don't have a permit to advertise in our city. We will launch legal proceedings against you for false advertising or any advertising that didn't get the city's permission, because that will be not in compliance with the bylaws. And I can tell you without fail that we are looking at almost 100 million that can be gotten back from these advertising, and it's about time that we take these monies for them to work for the city. We should also ensure that these buildings that don't have permits are brought down. Sikatene with court actions and people taking the city to court and not defending measures. I will, through the MMC of Public Safety, Human Settlements, together with the various attorneys that we will work with, we will ensure that the city's bylaws, those who take the city to court, we put a good fight, and a good fight that we shall put for the benefit of the people of Joburg. Viva ActionSA, viva! You also wonder, where are we going to get the money? Well, we can't have a system where technology is not being used. We shouldn't be sitting with people's building plans, sitting and not being approved in time. As my colleague in Corporate Affairs has said, we will have equally competent people who will be able to approve plans, ensure that things are done in order. And as a political appointee in this portfolio, I will ensure that things are done and are done transparently and quickly. People are tired, you go to the city, you have to take leave and spend time and lose your working days. With the advent of technology, ensuring an efficient and functioning city, those days will be over. We want to hear from you as our stakeholder, and sifuna ukuzwa ukuthi yini esingayenza kangcono ukuthi le city le iqhubeke inisebenzele. Akusi city yethu kuphela, but city yethu thina sonke ezabahlali bala eJoburg. Siyanicela, siyanikuba, and we are begging you. And we are even saying it is through ActionSA that it has almost 84 branches, and you can look it out in Joburg. No other political party has done that, and we are about to start and launch more parties. And the only way for us to get a vote, it is through you talking to your neighbor, family, and ensuring us you get us into that city hall. We should be able to do what the city requires, which is not being afraid to reclaiming all these hijacked buildings, not being afraid to ensure that we provide our residents with the most important thing that they pay for, which is savings. But we will do so only if you put us to the task and ensure that you hold us to account. The first 100 days of all our candidates here, including my fellow MMCs, is what you will see, how we will deliver services to you. We are asking that you give us a chance, give us the mandate, give Herman Mashaba a mandate to have his business that is not finished to the city. Viva ActionSA, viva Herman Mashaba. Strong.
As we get to the end of our program for the day, I would request all the candidates and me to take historic photograph, because it's historic because it is not through friendship that we got together or are decided on these actioners. I decided on them for them to really be able to serve the residents of the city of Johannesburg. We are proud as a political party that takes accountability and be transparent to our residents. And we do things in an open and transparent fashion. So thank you very much, colleagues. Lerato will do the closing, but before she does the closing, because there'll be confusion, where's Lebo? Where's Lebo? Pardon? Where's Lebo? Has he disappeared because he's so... Paruga. Wait, what do they mean she's coming?
I don't know. She's already on shoot.
Oh, she's already absconded. Perhaps I have to really look for someone else, because you can imagine if they abscond before we are even given a mandate, is this not dangerous? What? Can I get your advice? What must I do? No, I'm asking you as the people who must give us the mandate, what must I do? You can imagine if they are going to, you can imagine if someone is going to abscond. Where is she? Oh, she's in the bathroom. Okay. No, okay. Okay, let me not be that brutal, but let me not be brutal today. But I want to give you my word. I want to give you my commitment that in the event any of them abscond when we're in government, there will be consequences. Is that not fair? I think I don't have to really play games with such serious national matters. So, Lebo, we will forgive her for today. But when we're in government, she abscond, then I hope I have the mandate to take the necessary action. So, colleagues, is it not fair? Because we're making a commitment to the residents of the city of Johannesburg that we are going to serve them and serve them with pride and total commitment and dedication. So, Lebo, we're looking for you to take a picture when we disappear. So, can we arrange, colleagues, take a picture, and then Lerato will do the in front.
Are you doing it on the floor?
Yeah, here. Yeah. Huh?